Hey everyone, Manus80 here, much to my surprise, with a Casey Jones Foot Soldier 2-pack from NECA, TMNT Cartoon, Target exclusive. So I was one of the very few who got lucky ordering this on Target.com the day they were supposed to go live. So not only did I score one, but I scored one an hour after said time they were to go live. And this was, again, with just luck on my side, spamming the ship it button until it ended up in my cart on the Target app. And quickly checked out since all my information was entered. Never saw Metalhead go up, never saw an opportunity to grab Metalhead, and have never seen these in stores. Granted, I am on the West Coast, and I know a lot of East Coasters are finding these aplenty. But, you know, you got people buying them all up saying they're for the homies, and then I see them in other groups trying to flip them, or you know, someone's trying to extort Beltran for some heads on top of paying for it, so F all those guys. Luckily, you know, and I say luckily because I don't know how committed NECA is going to be, but they hear our cries and our complaints, which are valid, by the way. You know, you just don't need to be a big baby about it, but they're valid complaints, and hopefully they remedy the situation, whatever it is, bots, scalpers with bots, scalper robots, I don't know, buying all the product up. And it's not just NECA, it's happening to Hasbro. You know, I'm not the only one to bitch about this on YouTube, so I'll just stop. Let's just focus on how cool this 2-pack looks. So we'll crack this guy open, but looking at the box, there's Casey Jones with some very cartoony looking sportswear. Foot Soldier slashed in half. By what? I don't know. Casey Jones doesn't have anything sharp. You could just say he hit him hard and he split him right down the middle. Nice shot of our boy Casey Jones. Nice shot of our boy, the slashed Foot Soldier. Back of the box, looking good. I really want that pack. Of course, everybody wants these packs. Again, was lucky enough to get these in store and looking forward to this. I don't know which of these two are coming next, whatever they may be. It's going to be a battle, guys. All right, let's crack this open. Really quick, here is Casey Jones as he was packed in the package. 2 closed fists. He does come with additional hands and a variety of weapons. And just to be a little more detailed, here's Casey Jones again with the fisted hands. These are the hands he comes with in package. The other hands also include a pointer finger for his right hand and a thumbs down or up finger for his left hand. And finally, the hands we're most likely all going to use are his gripping hands. So although very plain in design, the black lines help these weapons pop and they add to the cartoony look of the overall toy line. So here he is with his goalie stick and his hockey stick. And here he is with his golf bag. Much different, thicker strap than his movie counterpart, but same nice, soft, squishy material. Here he is with signature baseball bat and whatever that other thing may be, let me know. Here's Casey with a sledgehammer. Very plain looking, but those black lines do make it pop. And think about what we got in the Playmates days, just solid green weapons, broken bat and hockey stick and whatever else he came with. So Foot Soldier does come with 2 gripping hands, 2 splayed out hands, and 2 flat hands for karate chopping action. All right, just to be more detailed and get a closer look at, here's the Foot Soldier with the closed fisted hands he came with in package. Here's the Foot Soldier with his splayed out hands. Here he is with his karate chopping hands. And here's the Foot Soldier with his grip hands. And one thing I did want to point out, this communicator has Rocksteady in it. I think other versions had Shredder. Let me know if there were other versions. Maybe Krang was in one. But it's nice to see NECA using the Rocksteady figure instead of a picture of the cartoony Rocksteady. So besides the new torso, this is a figure we have seen for the most part. Whether you received your 2 Foot Soldiers from the San Diego Comic-Con pack, or paired up with Raph and Mikey in the Target exclusives, or paired up with each other in the Target exclusive as well. It's nice to see NECA take a stab at something different. So this is a slashed version. I honestly thought this was in 2 pieces, but it is held together by this wire here. It is a thick wire, and it is a bendy wire. So you can get a look at all his guts, his circuits and stuff. Since we couldn't have our turtles really killing ninja soldiers, the Foot Clan were running some operation with robotic soldiers. Us old men know that since we watched the show. I don't know if other iterations of Ninja Turtles depicted the Foot as robots. I don't recall what the 2003 series did. And I think they started off as real and then became robots in the Nickelodeon series, the most recent one. The really good one, actually. That was really good until they ruined it with the new 2D animated one. But he looks good. Again, bendy wire. So this is great. This is going to be great with your action figure photography. Why he came with Casey? Probably because Leo has been released. Raph has been released. So again, nothing Casey has necessarily could chop a Stormtrooper in half, but hey, it's playtime. It's your imagination. It was also the 80s. Gorier things have happened on screen with more blunt objects than what Casey has to offer. But he looks good. Paints are good. Foot logo clean. Black lines clean. And again, let's just fold it as much as we can. I'm going to be careful. I'm probably going to put it in one pose and then that's it. Something like, you know, put his arm, you know, make it look as if he was just sliced in half. And then leave it there. I can imagine over time with multiple bends, this is just, you know, done. But it looks good. Not much to go over. The head articulation still remains. Left, right, full 360. It's on a beautiful ball. Full rotation at the arms, not necessarily hindered by this purple piece of clothing there. Bicep cut, double jointed elbows, and every single hand this foot soldier comes with has hinge and swivel. Mine are a little bit fused. I don't necessarily want to force these right now. You are, of course, somewhat hindered, but you get a decent split. Double jointed knees, boot cut, and rocker pivot, and toes. Again, there's that great debate. Should Legends have toes? Should G.I. Joes have toes? Should other action figures have toes? Fortnite and NECA leading the way. And that's only on some, mind you. But let's jump to the big guy. Now here is the star of the pack himself, Casey Jones. And although I did wish I had my 1980s version to share with you guys and do a comparison, we know this one wins. The other one was pre-pose, solid color weapons. I just don't know where it is. I know it's here somewhere, but, you know, let's shine the spotlight here on this NECA product. Beautiful product at that. Looking good. Nice solid colors. Nice clean black lines. So although he only appeared, I think, in 5 episodes in the 1987 series, he was a huge favorite of every boy and girl back then. I don't know how often and how prominent he was in the comics, but his appearance in the 1990 movie definitely solidified him in TMNT history as one of the main cast. Not to mention the Nickelodeon animated, 3D animated series. Although he was a teenage version, he was still a likable character in that series itself. Very much likable in my opinion. Clearly made by people who grew up in the 1980s, loving the original series. So, closer look at his mask. Look at that. Got some scuffage again. At this price point, you're not going to get solid 100% clean import-like quality figures, but I'm happy with what I did get here from NECA. Lines again clean for the most part. This is kind of interesting. So although his kneecaps are showing through his torn sweatpants, they are a separate piece, so that's funny to see. Honestly, I'm terrified of bending. There we go. This knee wasn't going anywhere for a while. Looking good, man. I love this. Look at the blues. And of course, the backside of the figure is always darker. You know, split down the middle. Different shading. Lights technically here. Lights not back there. Shoulder pad looking great. Painted strap. Again, very clean lines. Weapon. Sweatpants. Again, these, his knees are a separate piece. The strap for his sweats. Casey bottom. Ridiculous green shoes. High tops. You know, the man was an athlete. Awesome. In terms of his articulation, not much up. Can't say yeah, it is the hair that hinders him. There isn't, it's on a ball and like a dumbbell of sort. There we go. So there's without a hinge, we're not going anywhere. We are getting good rotation. So those of you with the figure photography skills can get some little head nods and little subtle type of poses there. So because he's technically wearing what, a cut-off hoodie, looks like he cut the hood off, cut the sleeves off, and cut where the pockets would be off. There is no type of ab crunch. And granted, I haven't seen NECA give anyone necessarily an ab crunch. It's usually a diaphragm. So we'll compare it to some other NECA products in the TMNT line. But he is twisting at the waist, the very waist that doesn't have an ab crunch. So you get twist up top, twist up bottom. There you go. Legs that far. No thigh cut, but you do get your double jointed knees. I'm not gonna lie, I'm worried. These top joints weren't bending necessarily well. There we go, that's a little better. Feet, ball hinge, and a nice pivot. Try to see if we can. I thought maybe the shoes would turn left to right here, but no, there's none of that. Or it's pretty stiff. Let's compare these guys to other guys in the line. And really quick, through a series of images, I want to demonstrate how easy it is to get the golf bag on Casey Jones. Just pop his head off, slide it on, put head back on, you're ready to go. Fill the thing up with some weapons. So to not drag this video out longer than it needs to be, since this is just a pack of 2 figures and not a full Marvel Legends wave, I'm just going to bring out Raphael, since he made a cameo appearance earlier in the video. So here he is next to Raphael. Great size. These teenage turtles are short. I remember visiting them at Universal Studios for a meet and greet and was severely disappointed being taller than them at 9 years old. Here he is next to another adult in the line, the Shredder, looking great together. God, they drew Casey with a really big head. I mean, this is really true to the source material on the 1987 cartoon series, but wow, big head. So don't tell Bebop, here he is next to my favorite mutant baddie, Rocksteady. And don't tell Rocksteady, but here he is next to my favorite mutant baddie, Bebop. 2 Caseys, 2 different universes. Here's our realistic Casey Jones from the 1990s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie and our 1987 animated Casey Jones. And for other late 80s, early 90s goodness, here he is next to Toxie, because why not? Man, imagine if NECA took a stab at the Toxic Crusader line. I think that'd be fantastic. Thank you everyone for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. I just passed 2,000, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Couldn't have done that without you. At some point I'll do a giveaway, not necessarily tied to subscribers or any of that, but just to say thank you. I don't know when and I don't know what. Me and my friend, I got friends who are invested in this channel as much as I am. They believe in me, which is awesome. And we're even thinking of, donating something to give to you guys. So stay tuned for that. Follow me on Instagram at Madness80. Finally, if you've been paying attention to the Comic-Con stay-at-home week, lots of companies are doing their own thing, but it has been rough between Target, Walmart, NECA Store, Bluefin, and Bandai Premium. Things have been rough. Luckily, the Japanese sites, Bandai and Bluefin, sometimes one and the same, depending on what they're selling. In this case, Storm Collectibles, they're giving you another chance to buy Scorpion and Raiden. Just like Bandai Premium gave you another chance to buy Goku and the androids. However, our other chance is just NECA shipping more product, Hasbro shipping more product. So be patient, be cool, help each other out, man. Seeing a lot of you guys buying up a bunch of shit thinking you can trade for it. Just buy it and sell it to a fellow collector at cost, man. Good things will come your way. Again, thank you so much. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification, all of that jazz. Stay tuned for more.